I know it doesn't look like it, but summer is almost here. Time to get out on the road. There's a lot of times that I can't get out and see the things that I actually want to see out here on the road because, well, I drive a truck. But when I'm home, I'm just like y'all, I got a car. And the car is going to be the focus of my next video playlist, along with summer. Now in my car, I'm definitely not going to have the room that I have in this truck. So room and having places to sleep and sit and eat and cook, watch TV, it's there's something to be said for it. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to do that in the car. But I'll have hotels. I'll have swimming pools. Now the deal is yeah, it's great to have all this room, but this room comes with a size. I can't get out and do everything that I want to do and see everything I want to see in this truck. But in a car, that size shrinks and I'm going to be able to get out and do things. So really excited about that. Anyway, right now I am leaving Wisconsin in a very large vehicle. And by the end of this video, we're going to be jumping into my car and kind of tell you how things are getting worked out for the plans for the summer. Anyway, let's head on down the road. I got somebody on the phone waiting for me. That was a drive. So Minnesota, Wisconsin, all the way down to Florida in about a day. Not too bad, did a pretty good job. On my way back home, which I live about 80 miles from here south, gonna go on, check out my car, kind of work on it a little bit, maybe give it a bath, then take this load that I'm bringing down here to go deliver and kind of work on the adventure. And I'm gonna tell you guys, the adventure out to California in the EVs looks like it's changing. I mean, the California trip, Florida to California, Orange County to Orange County is still going to take place, but it might be during the winter. We came up with a more amazing trip at the moment for our first road trips, comparing the Chevy Bolt to the Nissan Leaf. Look at you go. So here's the new plan. It just is materializing right now as I crossed into my home state. We are going to start in Key West, Florida. Much like, well, we were going to start there anyway, and then drive up, spend the day at Disney, and then head out west to Disney, California. Nats. But that's changed a little bit. We thought to ourselves, how fun would it be to leave Key West, Florida, the furthest place south you can drive in the continental United States, and go to the most far place north you can go in the continental United States. And so I think it's New Brunswick, Newfoundland, something like that. I don't know. Up north of Maine here in the United States. So that's, I think what we're working on at the moment is Key West, Florida, leave, spend 14 days going 2,000 miles up north of Maine, right to the border. What is that called? Newfoundland, New Brunswick, something, whatever it is. There, we're gonna go there and then turn around and come back. And we're gonna see all the sights in between. What we miss on the way up, we're gonna hit on the way back. 7 days up, 7 days back, and just see, can the Nissan Leaf do it? If it can, this winter, leaving Florida, going to California back and forth, should be a breeze. I'll be home in about 1 day. I have to stop in Central Florida here to do some work. And then tomorrow I'll be home and we're gonna move the RV, get the cars ready, because I have like 43 days until we get this show on the road. So this is what my plans are going to be for July 17th. Things have changed, like I said. So here we have the new plans. We were going to test the Chevy Bolt and the Nissan Leaf and go to California from Florida, but we thought, how fun would it be for the first long road trip? Now, I'm thinking more of my Nissan Leaf. I'm not thinking about the Chevy Bolt. I think the Chevy Bolt will have zero issues on this entire trip. The Nissan Leaf, it's iffy. But this is where we're going to start. Out here in the middle of the ocean. We're going to start in Key West, Florida, the furthest point south you can drive in the continental United States. Right down at the waterfront. Then we're going to scroll out and hit 500 or so. I don't know how many charging stations, but quite a few. Not 500, obviously. And we are going to drive all the way up the eastern seaboard of the United States, ending up in Nova Scotia. Gonna get another stamp on my passport because I don't have. I mean, I've been to the Philippines, been to Singapore, been to other places. I live only 2,000 miles from the Canadian border up in Nova Scotia, but don't have a Canadian stick or stamp on my passport. So not only are we going to see if the Nissan Leaf can make it from Key West, Florida to the most northern part of the United States, you know, in the lower 48, not excluding Alaska, and just to see if we could do it. 2,000 miles up, 2,000 miles back. Should be quite an adventure, I'm guessing. And then I'm thinking during the winter time when it's a little bit cooler across the desert states like Texas and Alabama. Well, Alabama is not a desert state, but when it's not so hot across Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and stuff like that, around December time, my battery in my car should be more conducive to my car. So during the July months, August, when it's really hot, that's why we're going up north, thinking it's going to be a little bit easier on the battery. Now, we are going to incorporate you guys along with the trip. So I got this idea. I hate that I'm stealing a YouTube idea. I'm not happy about it. But Jacob the carpetbagger actually came up with a great idea during his travels during the springtime, where it was like a choose the adventure type thing. So from Key West all the way up to Nova Scotia, we're going to be stopping and hitting different roadside attractions, different theme parks, different historical sites. My biggest thing I can't wait for is like Salem, Massachusetts, Ben and Jerry's factory, the Vermont Teddy Bear Company, and all that stuff. But every day we're going to be posting a video. Her from her Chevy Bolt, me from my Nissan Leaf, and I don't know what she's going to be doing on her channel, but on my channel, I want to choose your adventure. So every day before I pull out, I'm going to post a video with 3 options, just like Jacob did. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. And letting you guys choose the roadside attraction we're going to hit that day. So I'm going to use, what is that app I have over there? Roadside America. I'm going to use Roadside America, see what's en route, pick 3 things, and give you guys the option to choose. And whatever option wins is the attraction we're going to hit that day. So I think I'm going to incorporate what you guys choose, and also maybe pick your brains for some ideas, because I've been a truck driver for 30 years. Been all over the place, seen lots of crazy stuff, but there's only so many places I could take my truck. I'm going to be in a car this time. I'll be able to explore, like it's like a whole new world. It's like a Disney song. Should be fun. So I hope you guys tag along for the ride. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this computer away, get everything set up, slap on my virtual reality headset for a little bit, and I'll see you guys on the next one as we're getting the cars and stuff ready and kind of planning the trip and coming up with an itinerary. I'll let you guys know what it is, and then we'll start playing the game. Choose your adventure. And you don't even have to hold a book and flip the pages. Should be great. Peace out, everybody.